It's go! It's go! It's go! FD82 gets a good start against Iconic Q, and he gets a great start, actually, ahead of him. But Iconic Q getting a little bit better traction. Actually, looks like Sweet Crown 19 going to try to challenge in the side on there. There's turn one. They go 3 wide in the turn one. But Iconic Q gets ahead, and now he's going to try to get ahead of FD82. But FD82 gets better traction out of turn two, and there's a yellow flag in sector 2. Usumi Flying is down at the bottom of the racetrack. Something has happened with the car, and he is absolutely livid right now. He's all the way back at the bottom of the grid. And now Voodoo 52 also has a spin, and he is off the track as well. Anthony 82, though, gets a good start. And now Iconic Q is under pressure from Sweet Crown 19. Let's ride on board right now with the Alfa Romeo driver. He's in the slipstream right now, going down the straight. He's going to go side by side of Iconic Q. Now going into the small chicane after sector 1. And let's see if he gets on the inside, and he is. He's ahead of Iconic Q. Sweet Crown 19, your championship leader, in second position behind Anthony 82.91. And he is 1.1 seconds behind Anthony 82.91. Fly by Night has had a good race start. He's in 4th position. Josh 2 behind him, but Josh 2 is in a slipstream right now. He's going to try to make a move, and look at the battles going on between all the Renault drivers and everybody. And look at that, Fly by Night in 4th position. Josh 2, however, is close behind him as well. Fluffinutta getting ahead of Speed Kills 3. Speed Kills, he's had a horrid start to the race, and he's absolutely having none of it. Fluffinutta is trying to go around the outside of Carlos Sainz. Carlos Sainz, though, keeping it, and now it looks to be Speed Kills and Fluffinutta going at it on track. And look at Carlos Sainz. He's going so slow. They're trying to get around him, but they just can't do it. We're going to go back up to the top of the grid now. Iconic Q is in 3rd position, and he is just half a second behind Sweet Crown 19. It's only lap 1 of this race, and it's been absolute carnage. It's about to get on to lap 2 now. Anthony 82 in the lead. He's 1.8 seconds ahead. And a bunch of drivers, it looks to be Albiku is into the pits, but I don't know why it's showing that he got ahead, and he goes back down the grid. That was a bit of a glitch there, I believe, by the game. We're now going to ride on board of Iconic Q, though, who is just about half a second, and he keeps going a little bit too wide, though. Now he's out of it. He's a second out. And now let's ride on board of Josh 2. He's going to try to make a move on Fly by Night, get into 4th position. Josh 2 looking to get ahead of that Toro Rosso driver. Going to try to go on the outside. He's going to make the switchback maneuver now, and he's going to definitely get the slipstream on the main straight. He's going to be able to make a move. He's staying right behind that Toro Rosso driver. Fly by Night not having it all that well right now in the car right now. WSR Hartman gets ahead of Carlos Sainz. You definitely want to get out of the way for AI drivers. You want to get the AI drivers out of the way and get your true pace going. Now let's see, Josh 2 is in the slipstream. Is he going to try to make a move on the inside? And no, he's going to keep smart. He's not going to make any stupid mistakes right now. But there goes in the inside. Josh 2 gets a good overtake, but it's not over yet. Fly by Night just still has his front wing on the back of that car, and no, he gets ahead of him. But now Fly by Night is back in the slipstream, and they're going to go through this turn. They're going to go side by side through the turn, and no, and there's a spin, and Fly by Night almost loses it into Josh 2. Fly by Night, though, he saves the car. He doesn't take any damage. That's very good for him, but he's going to be down in 8th now in 10th position. Fun Magic Mushroom gets ahead of him. Now he's behind WSR Hartman, going to try to make an overtake here. We're on lap 3. It's intermediate tire conditions right now in the French Grand Prix for Worldwide Sim Racing. And Anthony 82 is 4.2 seconds ahead of Sweet Crown 19. Iconic Q now slots a little bit behind his teammate Josh 2. And but Josh 2 goes a little bit too wide in that corner. It's going to lose him time. And no, maybe not. Maybe I just got a bad camera angle. Nevertheless, right now, WSR Hartman is back within a second of Carlos Sainz. He's going to try to get ahead of that AI driver, and he's going really slow, and he hits the back of Carlos Sainz. Carlos Sainz he's still trying to get ahead of him, and Carlos Sainz is still giving him trouble, and he almost bangs wheels, and he's still trying to spin around Usumi Flying, and Usumi Flying has been spun around by Carlos Sainz. Carlos Sainz is still battling with him, and that was unfortunate news for Usumi Flying. Carlos Sainz giving absolutely nothing, actually spins around Usumi Flying. He has to be absolutely livid right now. The gap between Voodoo 52 and Usumi Flying has gone down a lot now. It's now only 6 seconds on my timing board, and I think it's going to go down a lot more. But he has to be absolutely livid with Carlos Sainz right now. He's plus 6 seconds behind him. But now we're going to ride on board now with Fun Magic Mushroom. We're going to ride on board with Voodoo 52, who's now within a second of the Renault driver of Albiku. Of course, Renault being the home race right now, and it looks to be Fly By Night now going side by side of Voodoo 52, and Fly By Night kind of nudges Voodoo 52 off the track. He says, get out of the way, I need to get up into the points right now. Voodoo 52 kind of, not really gets pushed off, but he gets squeezed a little bit, and he runs into the runoff area. Voodoo 52 would like to now track down Fly By Night. Fly By Night, though, still a good overtake by the Toro Rosso driver. Let me catch my breath a little bit, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a lot of overtakes going on. It's been an exciting race so far. It's already been 10 times more exciting than the actual French Grand Prix in F1. So I'm very happy to bring this race to you, ladies and gentlemen. Now Hartman, and now, no, that's Yusumi Flying trying to get Carlos Sainz, and he pushes him off the track. Finally, Yusumi Flying gets ahead of Carlos Sainz, and now he is going to move on towards Hartman, but he's 11.1 seconds behind, and Hartman is no slouch right now on track, but he is battling with Fun Magic Mushroom right now. He's just about 2/10 down. Now, at the gap, again, the gap is forming a little bit. It looks like Fun Magic Mushroom is getting better exits out of turn 1 than Hartman, and now trying to break the slipstream a little bit. Hartman going into turn 1, sorry, Fun Magic Mushroom going into turn 1. He goes really wide into the turn there. Now going too wide, Hartman, he runs up on the curb a little bit there. That's going to kill some of the straight line speed on the exit there, and I think really what's helping Fun Magic Mushroom is getting better exits right now than Hartman. Right now, the rain clouds are coming down. It's coming down hard. A lot of these drivers having much difficulty trying to get around the track. Speed kills 3, and Iconic Q's into the pits. He's the first driver to enter the pits, and he's going to put on intermediate tires again. Does he have wing damage? That's the key. That's going to really slow down his time. Fluffanut is going to get ahead of him. Fun Magic Mushroom will get ahead of him. He'll go in the 6th position. And let's see, is there a front wing coming? And no, it is just a tire change. And look at that. He's putting on soft compound tires. Iconic Q has put on the soft compound tires. I hope that's just a graphical glitch on my end, but that makes absolutely no sense. The rain is still pouring down. That is interesting. I really do hope that's just a graphical glitch. We're going to see with the pace right now if he has the grip. And the rain is still going down hard, so I have to imagine that is a graphical glitch area right there, because he puts on the soft compound tire, which makes absolutely no sense. We're going to ride back on board with him in a moment, but Speed Kills 3 is in 4th position. He's chasing down Josh 2. And it says that wet to dry race, it says. So, it is going to get dry, ladies and gentlemen, which means we are going to get a set of pit stops. It's going to really kill the tire strategy of whoever was in the race. So, we're going to have to wait and see if Iconic Q can keep that up. But it's still raining quite good, but again, there's actually not a lot of spray coming off those intermediate tires right now. It's a little bit less than usual, and that might mean that the track is getting good enough for dry tires. I can't really tell you right now. None of the drivers have told me how they're feeling about the track right now, but nevertheless, Speed Kills 3 is still hunting down Josh 2, and he's getting very, very close indeed to get into that last podium position. Is closing up a little bit, but no, Speed Kills 3 still not close enough to Josh 2 to be making a move. And this race has been absolutely fantastic, ladies and gentlemen. We're in rain conditions right now, but we have been told that the rain is going to stop eventually, and we're going to have to go onto dry compound tires. There's no signs right now of that happening just yet. There is a yellow in Sector 2. I'm not quite too sure who that was. And Iconic Q is losing it all over the place right now. That is not in Iconic Q's nature. I have to think he made a mistake going on the soft compound tire too early. Again, I can't tell you tire metrics right now, so I have no idea. Iconic Q has been hit with a 3-second time penalty, coincidentally enough, for running over the track, extending track limits. That's usually what that multiple warnings penalty is. It's extending track limits, and they give you about 3 seconds, and those keep recurring. You might eventually get disqualified if you do too many of them, but normally most drivers don't have that happen to them. And Fun Magic Mushroom is into the pits. So we're going to see what Fun Magic Mushroom puts on. And it looks to be intermediate tires again.
I don't make you sad to lose the things you love for what you never had. Don't make you cry to feel the broken tie, and I always wonder why. Don't make you feel like your hands are off the
But we're back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm back in the race. We're all good to go. And Fun Magic Mushroom gets ahead of Iconic Q, and look at that, and look at that. Oh, Fly By Night and Iconic Q bang wheels, and that did not look good too. Indeed, I think it was a little bit of an issue with Fun Magic Mushroom getting ahead of them. There was a lot of things going on. There looks to be no front wing damage on the car, and Josh 2 goes into the pits. So Speed Kills 3 will take that last podium position for now. He is going to have to pit as well. He is not taking his pit stop yet. So at the moment, Josh 2 might be net third place still. It really depends when Speed Kills decides to pit. But WSR Vettel is very close behind Carlos Sainz. Carlos Sainz used to be fine a lot of trouble, but is he going to give him trouble as well? Used to be fine right now is battling with Fluffernutter, but used to be fine actually gets ahead of Fluffernutter. Fluffernutter going to try to get in slipstream and see if he can overtake. Used to be fine again. He gets close there on the braking, but nothing doing. And Anthony 82 has gone into the pits. Anthony 82, our leader of the race, is into the pits. Sweetcrown 19 yet to pit yet. Let's see what Anthony 82 puts on. This will be a true test, and he put back on the intermediate tires. So flip to the medium tire, then to the soft tire. I have to think this is a glitch, but Iconic Q actually spins the car. So maybe he is on the on some sort of soft compound tire, some sort of slick tire. That's interesting. Iconic Q's all the way back down in 12th. Fun Magic Mushroom now getting ahead of Hartman, who enters the pits. So let's see what Hartman puts on. Iconic Q has to get ahead of Carlos Sainz. Can he do that? Trying to go on the outside, can't, nothing doing. And now Carlos Sainz is behind Used to Be Flying. He's in the slipstream, but Used to Be Flying gets a better exit, as you would presume. And let's see if Iconic Q is going to get ahead of him. The AI tend to brake a little bit too early. Hopefully, one of these drivers doesn't get binned in the race because braking too early with some of the AI drivers. So let's run on board with Iconic Q. He's in the slipstream now of the McLaren of Carlos Sainz. Let's see if he can get ahead of him. Going into the sweeping turn, and Fluffernutter is retired from the race. There's a crash in Sector 2. Versus Speed Kills, who's on the hard compound tire. So the grip difference must be a lot. And yeah, the rain is gone on my game. So DRS is enabled. So we're going to see a little bit of a closer action right now, I think, with some of the drivers. Iconic Q now trying to get ahead of Used to Be Flying. He's so very close to the Red Bull driver. And now looking on the inside. Doesn't happen. Now Biku has been hit with a 5-second time penalty for speeding in the pit lane. And now Iconic Q giving it more gas around him. Used to Be Fine is actually still on that intermediate tire right now. So he's going to go quite slow compared to some of these other drivers. So Used to Be Fine is probably going to try to limp to the pits back again. And there he goes. He goes into the pits right now. Speed Kills 3 now. And let's run on board with Biku, who's actually challenging Iconic Q. And he gets ahead of Iconic Q. And there he is. He's ahead of Iconic Q in the Williams. So right now, Biku and Iconic Q battling right now for 5th and 6th. And there's a yellow flag in Sector 2. And that looks to be Used to Be Fine. It's going really slow right now. And he's speeding up right now on the main straight. And you have to imagine it's a little bit of mix of frustration and general issues with the car right now on the intermediate tires. So Used to Be Fine to probably have to go. Oh, and he spun the car around. He didn't get enough grip. He spun the car. Voodoo 52 is going to catch up even more time. And he's definitely going to be in the pit window now. Used to Be Flying is going to drop down the rest of the grid. He's going to go down the last and 13th position. Very unfortunate. He's on the intermediate tires. He doesn't want to be on that tire right now. He's going to come into the pits. And I'm getting a message from Fun Magic Mushroom. He said, no power, car died. I left the car and it banged and rolled into a stop. So he's got a car issue. It seems the car died. That is very interesting. I wonder if it was an overheating issue. I've never seen reliability issues in a 50% race before on pretty much any racing game. That is interesting. So Fun Magic Mushroom doesn't crash out of the race, but the car actually just died. And we're going to see, nope, but the right now he's in 1 ERS, so he's actually saving it a little bit. I think he's trying to go for a hot overtake or hot lap most kind of lap. But he might be saving a little bit for the next DRS zone because, again, he's faster in this sector. And look at that. He is into the one. He was within 1 second of Sweetcrown 19 on lap 24.27. And the gap has fallen enough to the point where he is going to be in DRS. Now, is he going to keep it together and keep it within a second? And yes, he's definitely going to keep it within a second. And Used to be fine, is on lap 23 of 27, and he is far down the rest of the grid. But now at the 82 is going to get DRS down this straight. He is in striking distance of Sweet Crown 19, but he only keeping in the singular ERS mode, which is interesting. I would have put it in overtake, get closer to Sweet Crown 19, but maybe still saving it up again. He's still in 1, saving up that ERS, so hopefully in the next lap, he's now within half a second of Sweet Crown 19. This is going to be a battle, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be really close to the end. Anthony 82 and Sweet Crown 19, your 2 championship leaders, are having an absolute cracker of a race right now. Let's see what Anthony 82 can do. Can he get ahead of this Alfa Romeo driver? We haven't seen these 2 drivers battle yet, and look at that. Who is that? That's Voodoo 52. It has to be Carlos Sainz. Carlos Sainz must be getting lapped right now by the top 2 drivers. Is that going to slow down Sweet Crown 19? We're going to have to wait and see, but now, getting close again. ERS is going to be activated. It's going to be high right now. He's got ERS down, and let's see that time fall down. No, he doesn't actually get a good exit out of the corner, despite with the DRS, and it's getting close, ladies and gentlemen. He's now within half a second. So, is overtaking possible on the circuit that Paul Ricard? We're going to have to wait and see, and it's getting really close now. It's just 3 tenths behind him, and now it's going to jump to 4 tenths a little bit, but the first sector is having absolutely nothing for Sweet Crown 19. He's going to get down the main straight, and this should be an easy overtake. Put it in the overtake, put DRS on. This should be an easy overtake down the straight. Now he's going to have to get ahead of Carlos Sainz. Let's see if he does it. No, it's still in high. I don't know if I'd be doing that right now. He's gonna look on the outside, but now they're trying to get ahead of Carlos Sainz, and oh no, Carlos Sainz impeding Josh too, and he tries to get ahead of him, and he does, but now the gap has increased again. It's now just about a second. Unfortunately, Carlos Sainz making that gap bigger again, and now all that work he did is gonna have to be redone again. He's in Sector 3, so hopefully he should be able to catch up again. But Carlos Sainz getting in the middle of the fight between Anthony 82 and Sweet Crown 19. Will we see this battle to the end of the race? We're going to have to hope so. We're on lap 25 of 27 right now, and it's getting really, really close indeed, ladies and gentlemen. The gaps are still quite down the rest of the group. We'll look if there's anything close. But Anthony 82 right now still hunting down Sweet Crown 19 to get a win ahead of Sweet Crown 19. He might not get the lead of the championship by any means, but it's going to be some good brownie points to get ahead of Sweet Crown 19. Now, ERS activated, and look at how close he's getting. Now he's in hot lap mode. Anthony 82 puts it in hot lap. He's in the first sector now. His first sector times are a lot better than Sweet Crown 19 right now. And look at this. Oh my goodness, they're getting so close. It's just within 3 tenths of a second. It's on the penultimate lap of this race. And look at the time tumble down in the first sector. There is no back marker to stop him. And now Anthony 82.91 going down the main straight. He's going to kick it in overtake mode. DRS activated. Now making the move. Trying to go around the outside of Sweet Crown 19. And he gets ahead of him. Anthony 82 takes the lead of this race in the dying laps of this Grand Prix. And he is going to be very happy to get ahead of his championship rival. And now let's see if that gap is going to close a little bit more. Now Sweet Crown 19 is going to get better. Going to get slipstream. Let's see if there's going to be a battle now on this last lap. And they're so very close, and oh no, looking to go on the inside. And look at this, he is going to try to go on the inside, and oh my goodness. It's not side-by-side action, but it is very close gap action between these 2 drivers. We're on lap 26 or 27. Normally, I would be talking about a parade lap right now, but that's not the case because Anthony 82 is still fighting for his life right now as his championship rival, Sweet Crown 19, is just half a second behind him. Hartman is trying to hunt down Iconic Hughes in 6th position right now. Dosh 2 is 18 seconds behind Sweet Crown 19, but he's in 3rd position. Speed Kills is in 4th. He's 9 seconds behind, so I think we're going to be good there, ladies and gentlemen. But now, Sweet Crown 19, let's look in this first sector. If he doesn't get it, we're going to ride on board of Hartman and see if he can make a move on Iconic Hugh in the dying laps of this race. We're on the last lap, and look at that. The Sector 1 time just is not comparable. Anthony 82 much more precise in that race than Sweet Crown 19. And let's see, he is within a second, but is it going to be enough though? And there's a yellow flag in Sector 2. There was a spin by Vettel, and Vettel's going quite slow. And there's damage on the front wing of WSR Vettel. That's interesting. Sweet Crown 19, though, did not get ahead of him in that braking zone. And I think this might be it. You See Me Flying has been hit with a 3-second time penalty. That's not going to matter. Voodoo 52 is 47 seconds behind him in last place. But he's not in the points right now, and he's not going to catch up to Carlos Sainz. So unfortunate for him, not going to get into the points in this race. Sweet Crown 19 is still within a second, but I don't think it's going to matter. Going around the final few turns, we're in Sector 3 right now. Anthony 82 is having an absolute banger of a race right now. He's now just almost ahead of a second, ahead of Sweet Crown 19. And now, coming around the final few turns, coming around the penultimate turn, and then the final turn of this race. Now, on the main straight, 1.1 seconds ahead. He's not going to get DRS going down, swerving around. Anthony 82 wins the Grand Prix, but Sweet Crown 19 gets the win because of the 3-second time penalty. Anthony 82 goes across the line in first position, but because of that 3-second time penalty, Sweet Crown 19 has won the race. Unbelievable scenes here. Sweet Crown 19 is your race winner because of time penalties. It was a great battle at the end, but Sweet Crown 19 still wins the Grand Prix. He might have got ahead of it on track, but at the final moments, it's Anthony 8291 who does not get the race win. Sweet Crown 19 does get that race win. And now on the final lap, but it was a great recovery. And there we get onto the podium. Sweet Crown 19 is your race winner. Anthony 82 is sitting alongside him, and Josh 2 sits in distant third podium, but he is going to get that podium position. I think that's really what matters to a lot of these drivers. Champagne flying, ladies and gentlemen. It has been an absolutely amazing race from start to finish. Thank you very much for joining us. We love every single one of you who come in every single week to watch our races, and we're so happy to broadcast these races to you and show you the best of the best action in worldwide sim racing. My name is WSRX, or Noah Clark. You've been watching Worldwide Sim Racing League. Thank you very much, and have a great night.